I'm sure most of us know Joseph Fiennes from his famous role in Handmaid's Tale, but there's much more to this man that meets the eye. And he has a career that has been running strong since the 1990s. He also comes from a highly successful family and has several brothers and sisters who are almost as successful as he is. He's been nominated for several awards over the years, but I guarantee you'll never look at him the same way again after watching this video. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos. Joseph Fiennes was born on May 27, 1970 and comes from a long line of successful family members. His father, Mark Fiennes, is a wildly popular photographer and illustrator from England. He's most well known for all of his hard work in architectural studies. His mother, Jennifer, on the other hand, is a well-established author and painter who has found heaps of success in the UK. Joseph spent most of his younger years living on a farm, but he learned a lot from his parents about the world of the arts. This led him to strive to be an actor from a very young age. Each of his siblings has spent a lot of time crafting their professions as well. His brother Rafe is an actor, his sister Martha is a director, as is his other sister, Sophie. Magnus Fiennes is a talented composer, and his other brother Jacob is a conservationist. Jacob is actually Joseph's twin brother, but they don't exactly look alike.
뒤 올림픽 그라나 어디에 등자이나 teaching
Sit down, quiet please.
But this is where things get super interesting. Did you know that his nephew is Hero Fiennes, Tiffin? Yes, his nephew is the stunningly attractive stud who played Harden in the After series and young Voldemort in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. If that's not enough, Joseph's cousin, Ranulph Fiennes, is a well-known English explorer. To say that this man comes from a wealthy and successful family would be a gross understatement. Almost every member of this man's immediate family has found fame and fortune in some way or another. Joseph spent a lot of time in his younger years going to school in Ireland. He eventually went on to attend grammar school, but eventually ended up studying art in Suffolk, later joining the Young Vic Youth Theatre. He finally graduated in 1993, which is when his career as an actor officially began. He made his first stage appearance in the early 90s when he was cast in a stage production of The Woman in Black. This gave him a bit of experience working with scripts and other actors, but he always knew he wanted to transition to acting in films and television shows. He would finally make his television debut in the series The Vacillations of Poppy Carew. This gave him a great way of dipping his toes in the water in regards to acting in front of a camera rather than in front of a crowd. However, this series didn't last very long. Joseph would later be cast in Stealing Beauty, a film starring Liv Taylor that was released in 1996.
'Cause every time I'm with you, somehow I forget to breathe.
By 1998, Joseph had started to make a name for himself. He co-starred with Cate Blanchett in the popular film Elisabeth. This movie was nominated for several awards. He would later work alongside Gwyneth Paltrow in Shakespeare in Love, with this movie also receiving several awards over the years. He would work with Gwyneth once again in 2006 when they starred in Running with Scissors. Skipping forward a bit, Joseph was later given a role in the ABC science fiction series Flash Forward. This show didn't end up becoming very popular, and his role with the series was pretty short-lived. The show was cancelled the following year in 2009, though he immediately began working with the movie network Starz, taking on the role of Merlin in the series Camelot. One little-known fact that most of us probably overlooked is that Joseph even managed to gain a role in American Horror Story back in Season 2. He took on the role of Monsignor Timothy Howard, but he was only with the series for a single season. He worked in several movies and television shows over the next few years, but he finally found his calling in 2017, when he was hired to take on the role of Commander Fred Waterford in The Handmaid's Tale. Love it or hate it, Handmaid's Tale has become the most popular Hulu series to date. Joseph portrays a very captivating version of Commander Waterford, and it doesn't seem like he has any plans of leaving the show anytime soon. To say he's one of the most important characters in the series would be an understatement, as he's easily one of the most vital characters, and I'm sure he's super excited to be holding down such an important role for so long. However, we were teased at the end of Season 4 that Commander Waterford might meet his end, meaning Joseph would be leaving the show. When asked in an interview with Elle about how he felt about June finally giving Commander Waterford a taste of his own medicine, Joseph said, "Bruce Miller had hinted to me at the end of Season 2 that Season 3 might play out like Season 4 plays out, but he kept me around. It was only upon reading the episode that I really got to see, quite rightly, how he would be repaid in full for all the horror he's inflicted. I loved it, and I was very grateful that it became a season finale." I think the whole season has been pushing towards something really exciting. Of course, you never know in this world whether justice will be served, but you just feel this impending need. So, to tell you the truth, I was thrilled. I was cheering as an audience member rather than the character. It seems like this scene was planned out for quite some time, but things aren't all that they seem, because the series showrunner has now confirmed that Joseph Fiennes will be coming back for Season 5. So what does this mean for Commander Waterford? We'll have to wait and see, but it seems like he isn't ready to give up the ghost just yet. There's also the possibility that Fred truly is dead, but that he will be coming back in Season 5 throughout several never-before-seen flashbacks. Elle asked Joseph what it was like to finally lay his character to rest, and Joseph explained that it was very difficult for him, but that it seemed like the right thing to do. He said, "Very emotional, I've grown to love and cherish my time and the wonderful relationships I have with the cast, crew, actors, directors, producers, everyone. We're a very tight-knit community. We've all seen how this show draws parallels, as Margaret Atwood's novel did, with society, particularly in terms of a recent administration in the States. There's a part of me that feels so honored to be involved in a show that caught the zeitgeist, was so prescient, and continues to be prescient on really important themes. I'm sad to leave behind such a great company who has raised my game as an actor, but also I'm elated to not have to grow that awful, itchy, grizzly beard and step into the slimy shoes of Fred. I feel rather happy that I don't have to go down that really nasty, treacherous road again."
Ah, Mr. Twillo, what a surprise. I was told you wouldn't be coming along to Geneva. You're not going.
When asked if he felt as though Commander Waterford may be coming back in future episodes, he admitted that he'd love to come back to explore a few flashbacks that may help tie the show together in a more complete way. He said, "I would love to see a flashback of the really early years. I've always felt, certainly, for subsidiary characters, it's so helpful to have those backstories. I think back to a particular flashback when Serena and Fred are in a cinema and he turns to Serena to say, 'They've stormed the Capitol.' I was just reminded of what a stunning, cautionary tale this is on the fragility of democracy and the dangers of extremism." We don't have any official word about what sort of a role Joseph Fiennes may be playing in Season 5, but I'm super excited to see how all of this pans out for him. Thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.